Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And quite a few requests to do a my thoughts video on this Batman Armory with Bruce Wayne by Hot Toys in 1/6 scale from the Dark Knight Rises film. Can't be upset about this one because we knew it was coming eventually. It's very nice looking. Got lots of things to say about it. Got all the pictures here, so we'll go through them all. This is the picture that shows you everything you get. Bruce Wayne head with separate rolling eyeballs for the first time on a Bruce Wayne head. That's really cool. Revised suit with improvements, tweaks, and the beautiful armory for the Batsuit to be housed in, and an interesting body for Bruce Wayne. But seeing this makes me think of Batman Begins, which is my favourite film of the trilogy. It's also my favourite film of all time, and as simplistic as the Batman Begins armory is, basically just, you know, a wooden cabinet, I guess you call it, with the Batsuit in sections. Now this would be a great excuse for Hot Toys to go back and finally do the Batman Begins suit in 1/6 scale properly, but as you can see in the display it's all separate, so how would that work, you know? I don't know how they're going to do that. If they do this Batman Begins Batsuit armory in 1/6 scale to complete this trilogy of Batman armories, which they need to do, is it going to be something that you're going to be able to display as a full figure as well? So there is a props, your props. I think that's a replica someone's built, but I just used that picture so we could see the outside, the actual doors of the cabinet there. It's really simple, but I like it. It's so different from the other two. In fact, they're all so different from each other. Yeah, the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises are quite similar. This is very basic and very Batman Begins, you know. So I'm hoping we get this from Hot Toys in the near future. But back to the Dark Knight Rises version, and here we have the newly developed Batsuit and cowl with movie accurate fine details. Yeah, I'm sure these mother flippers, man, they just keep doing this suit again and again and again, and there's always something inaccurate about it. We'll get to the elbow pads in a minute, don't worry, that picture's coming. The cowl looks a little bit sharper. The neck apparently is a bit thicker. The new neck looks a bit longer but thicker from these pictures. Now I'm not a massive fan of this suit, so I don't think I'm going to be getting this at all, guys. I never felt the urge to get the Dark Knight Armory, and I definitely don't feel the urge to get the Dark Knight Rises one, because that's my least favourite film of the trilogy. I like them best in the order they were released, but Batman Begins is so far ahead for me over the other two movies. Dark Knight is amazing, but Batman Begins is, for me personally, just an outstanding Batman movie. But the cowl, yeah, it looks sharper. Now here's the elbow pads. Again, it looks like they're gonna, you know, stick out when you bend the elbow and look really awkward. For like, I don't know how many Dark Knight suits they've done now. Let's see, the MMS, the DX02, the DX12, the Armory, the DX19, was it? And now this one, is that 6 1/6 scale Dark Knights plus the 2 1/4 scale, and they still haven't fixed the elbow? All you got to do is include a second pair of gauntlets with bent elbow pads for bent arm poses. It's so simple. They won't do it. Or maybe they'll do it on the 20th version of this figure. The cape seems to sit a bit nicer on the new one. Yeah, I'm noticing the shoulder pads there are different as well. They're not as long. Does look a bit better in ways. Not an expert on the suit, don't really have much passion for the suit, so I'm literally just going by what I'm seeing. But yeah, I can see little changes there, here and there, but nothing that's really making my jaw drop, you know. Now, yeah, the Bruce Wayne head, in certain pictures it looks weird. Like this one, I think it looks a bit odd. There's definitely some other pictures coming up soon where the head sculpt looks a little bit, I don't know, man, he just looks a bit strange. But I'm not saying it's a bad head sculpt. I think they've got it really brightly lit here. I think Hot Toys would be worried about having the lighting be too sort of low down and cinematic. because people would say they're trying to hide you know, things that are wrong with the figure or whatever, so they have to light it nice and bright. I think this next picture coming up, he just looks a bit strange. Like the eyes, it looks like he's wearing eyeliner or something. The eyes look a bit small there. Again, I don't think it's a bad head sculpt. I think this might be one of the best Bruce Wayne heads we're going to get, but it's just some of these pictures, the lighting or the angles, something's a bit strange in certain pictures, but the arms look really cool. You can't pose him apparently, but he does look great the way it is. Now here's some more close-up pictures of the head sculpt. I love the hair. I think the nose looks really good. They've really gone for it. They've got the mole in the corner of the eye there. They've got the mouth looking pretty good. He's very kind of damp looking, like kind of sweaty, but I'd have to double check the film for that scene where he first puts on the suit after all those years. It looks good, you know. Like I said, I'm probably not going to get this, and I never really display any of my Batman figures with a Bruce Wayne head on them. I don't know why, I always go for the full Batsuit, and I don't have the space for a separate Bruce Wayne figure on the shelf. Well, I've already got a separate Bruce Wayne in the form of the League of Shadows ninja look from Batman Begins, but see, there's that elbow pad sticking out. That's fucking disgusting, man. For like, what, the sixth one? I can't remember how many I counted, but still, it's fucking embarrassing for them, man. Like, and they're probably well aware of it, and they'll get you on the next one, or the next one, or the next one. So I just think it's embarrassing for that company that they can't sort out the elbow pads. It's such an easy fix. Even my mate Mike Echo, he was saying, why don't they just have like a softer piece of plastic between the elbow pad and the actual gauntlet, so that you can sort of, I don't know, glue it down to the suit. That's all well and good, it's a good idea, but I seriously think just include a separate pair of gauntlets with bent elbow pads for bent arm poses. That would just solve the problem. It's just a bit of extra plastic in the box, you know. Again, that picture doesn't look too bad. I think it's a great sculpt. I think it's the lighting and certain angles. The back of the Armory, pretty cool. Now I think maybe this is one of those USB, you know, you can plug it in via a USB cable and have it permanently lit up. You don't have to worry about batteries. I think that's what's going on now with this one. That is pretty nice. The back of the Armory does look quite cool. It's pretty basic, minimalist, but I like it. It looks very cold. It just looks cold to the touch. And it's even got, which will be coming up in a minute in a picture, a really cool kind of dew effect all over the casing, so that it looks like the splashes from the waterfall around it are kind of, you know, just the particles of water gathering on the glass, or whatever that's supposed to be. Maybe it's meant to be glass, or forgetting the names now of all the different types of plastic and perspex. I don't know. Forgive me. One take, no pauses. Let's just do it. So yeah, I love the arms. I think they look really good. I think that it looks super realistic. The proportions, the stance he's in, I really like that. The expression works with it. Looks like he's listening to Alfred talk about Bane. So that's pretty cool. And there's that dew effect texture on the glass. I'm just going to say glass, just to make life easier for myself. So, how does it work? The suit sits in the display. You get the Bruce Wayne body and head sculpt. So can you use this as a full Batman figure? Is it just a hollow suit? Is it a body with the suit on top that stands inside the display? Probably. That would make sense. I mean, they're going to want you to be able to use this as a figure, right? I mean, they've just shown the pictures with the improvements to the suit, so I'm pretty sure this can, you know, maybe you can use the DX19 if that's the one. The mouth plates. No, but where's the eyes? There's no eyes in the thing. I don't know. I'm confused. Let me know in the comments. Can you use this Batsuit as a full Batman figure? You can put the Bruce Wayne head on it because they're showing it right there. Maybe that's as far as you can go. Or maybe I'm being stupid. Could be the latter. I was hesitant to put this video up because I've been busy doing the Luke Skywalker DX23 review for the channel, which has just gone up, so make sure you check out that Luke Skywalker review. I didn't want to upload this yet because you're only as good as your last video, and now the Luke Skywalker review, which I just uploaded, is an old video now that this video has just gone up. So please go and check out the Luke Skywalker video. I know you guys wanted to hear what I had to say about this, well, some of you did anyway. I think it looks good. I think it's really interesting. It looks very satisfying for the hardcore Batman collectors, which I used to be one, I still love Batman. I still love Batman Begins, always will. Love Michael Keaton and some of the Ben Affleck stuff, and obviously Kevin Conroy. Christian Bale's right up there with one of my favourite Batmans of all time. I just don't really want this. I ain't got nowhere to put it, but I know a lot of people will, and I'm happy for you getting something really cool like this to display. It's going to be fun taking pictures of it, doing videos. But I skipped on the Dark Knight Armory. I'm skipping on this, but if they do a Batman Begins, I would get that. So hopefully they will. Any ideas out there, folks, for what they could do to make the Batman Begins one special? Maybe include some, this might sound silly now, but it's like a kind of like a swarm of bats, like on one of those transparent kind of plastic poles, like they did with the Dark Trooper for Luke Skywalker DX. Just have like a clear, transparent pole that like spreads out into a flock of bats, just spreading out. I don't know, something cool, just extras. But yeah, this looks good. All his gadgets. Does he have more gadgets in here than he did in the Armory? It looks like the Armory from the Dark Knight had more stuff. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Lots of new videos coming up soon, including the exclusive review on the Sylvester Stallone store Cobra figure any day now. Alright, this looks really good. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hope you're enjoying the hobby, folks. Take it easy. See you soon. Bye-bye.